Welcome to ITLS Academy. I am Dhirendra Kumar. Today we discuss the most important topic, characterization of food hazard. This is the most important topic. First, what is characterization of food hazard? The World Health Organization decide hazard characterization as the qualitative and quantitative evaluation of nature of the adverse effect associated with the biological, chemical, physical agent that may be present in food. Characterization of hazard is more important than ever in developing food safety control program. National Advisory Committee of Microbiological Criteria for Food NACMCF defined a hazard as a biological, chemical or physical agent that is to cause illness or injury in the absence of its control. This is the most important. Microbial pathogens are most common biological hazard. They can cause infection and intoxication. This is the most important. A wide range of chemical to cause food hazard. Chemical hazard include agriculture compound like pesticide, antibiotic and growth hormone. There are various industrial chemical. They hazard our food, and wide range of another chemical also hazard our food quality like mycotoxin, environmental contamination like lead, mercury and chemical preservation and allergens. There are various physical components. This is the most important component, physical component. They also damage our quality of food. The physical hazard include glass, wood, plastic, stone, metals and bone. This is the physical hazard. Now we discuss background and historical significance. Hazard characterization has been used in development of hazard analysis and criteria and critical control point. Hazard analysis and critical control point, HACCP. This is the most important hazard characterization identification system, plan and regulatory policy as well as risk assessment. In 1969, the National Academy of Science issued a report evaluating the Salmonella problems. This is the most powerful microorganism. They are highly hazard our food. This report described three hazard characteristics associated with food and Salmonella. First is the most important, product containing ingredient indefinite as a significant potential factor in salmonellosis. Salmonellosis is a disease caused by Salmonella. In this disease, there are various symptoms like diarrhea, fever, abdominal cramping, vomiting, etc. Second point, manufacturing process that do not include a control step that would destroy Salmonella. Third point, the most important, increase of microbiological growth if mishandling. This is the most important. Mishandling is also cause food hazard. The use of three hazard characteristics to assess risk was standard in the 1970. In 1989, the NACMCF represented a HACCP document that used 6 hazard characteristics to rank microbial hazard for risk assessment. The hazard characterization at this time was made on the basis of criteria like first, the consumer risk associated with factor like age and health. This is the most important. Health and age is the most important. Second, the risk associated with the ingredient used to make the food product. Third point, the production process and impact on the hazard. This is also important. What the production process. the probability of recontamination after processing, the potential for abuse during distribution and consumer handling, the ability of consumer to detect, remove or destroy the hazard during the final preparatory step. The hazard characterization scheme described in 1989, this is the important, NACMCF document was updated in 1992, described in 1989, but the documentation is also updated in 1992 and assigned in 1997. The revision aligns with US HACCP concept published by Codex Alimentarius Commission CSE. This is the important. The most recent HACCP document characterized hazard as a part of the hazard analysis. The hazard characterization is done after hazard have been identified. The criteria for characterizing the hazard include, this is the important, what the criteria of hazard, the severity of hazard to include the seriousness of the consequences of exposure and magnitude and duration of illness or injuries, the likelihood that the hazard will occur based on published information and epidemiological data. The concept, the potential for both short-term and long-term effect from exposure and all-level risk assessment data, as well as many of the criteria started in document. What is the scientific basis and implication? The role in the development of HACCP plan hazard characterization has been identified as the second step of risk assessment process. The characterization include determining of risk factor, defining the site and mechanism of action, and measuring the dose-response relationship. According to World Health Organization, a dose-response assessment should be preferred for chemical hazard. For biological and physical agent, the dose-response assessment should be performed if the data are obtained. This is the important. A primary contributor to uncertainty of the hazard characterization is intraspecific variance in the dose response at different dose level. This is important. Whereas initiating event can occur as persistent somatic mutation that later develop into cancer. This is important because of there are various carcinogen effects. Carcinogen may be regulated by threshold approaches like no observed effect level, safety factor approaches. A safety level of a chemical is derived from the experimental NOEL or no observed adverse effect level NOAEL by using safety factor. For carcinogen that cause genetic alteration in the target cell and the NOEL safety factor approach is not used because the assumption that risk exists at all dose, even the lowest risk management option are to ban the chemical. The most important topic, regulatory, industrial and international implication. The globalization of trade required coordination among international regulatory and health protection authorities. Food safety standard recognized by WTO, World Trade Organization, place greater dependence and emphasis on scientific risk assessment. Hazard characterization will remain a key component of the risk assessment. The International Commission on Microbiological Specification for Food ICMSF has proposed the use of food safety objective FSO as the management tool to control the risk of foodborne illness. The FSO reflects the frequency or maximum concentration of the microbiological hazard in a food that is considered acceptable for consumer protection. FSO link risk assessment and risk management process and establish control measure ICMSF in 1998. This is important. The initial steps have been taken with SPS agreement and FAO, WHO, CAC standard and guideline. Hazard characterization critical to the development of food safety control program. The definition of food safety food will improve as well as we understand how better to integrate hazard characterization, population performance, cultural basis, and many other considerations into judgment on safe food. Thank you. In next lecture 3rd, we discuss on risk analysis framework for chemical and microbiological hazard. Thank you. All the best.